Well, she worked too. She worked at a cigar factory.
Yeah.
So she was tired, and you had to walk there. We lived on several blocks up to 4th
Oh
and
gosh, yes.
Tillman Street. It was quite a walk. No matter what the weather, she had to go to work. She worked, like I said, at the cigar factory. That was her only job
Yeah.
before she helped
Yeah.
Dad pop in the store. But yeah, that's where she worked long years. They had the union came in at the factory, and they weren't. She didn't cross the picket lines either, but they were trying to get them to get a little more money and less work. You know, sometimes they worked 50 hours a week and they still only got their $7. Nothing was piecework or that kind of thing. But she held out until they finally settled the strike and went back to work. So then that time, of course, my father wasn't working, and she was a money raiser till he finally. He worked for the WPA at one time. They were building something crossing 8th Street Bridge, but they had to pay 2 cents to walk over the bridge.
Yeah.
And he didn't have 2 cents. So there was a black man, and he gave him the 2 cents to go. You only had to pay one way. You didn't have to pay two ways.
It was a nickel by the time I crossed the bridge.
But he couldn't get any work. There was no work around. He worked for the brewery, True Blue Brewery, for a while, and that was finished, but he walked from Penn Street all the way up to Northampton and back. Couldn't get a bus or trolley. You didn't have the money, although it may have only been a penny or two, but you didn't have that. My mother made $7 a week. She worked more than 40 hours. That was before they had the time, and no overtime. This is what you got. But the $7 paid our rent for the month. That's what we had. And only one time my pop asked me if I would go down to the Italian store and the grocery store in the corner, if we could have some hot dogs, just 3 or 4 hot dogs, there were 4 of us, till payday. And the guy said no. So I went back and Pop said, okay, so that's it.